Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here?
This peasant insulted me.
I had planned to go hunting.
You can go hunting. You can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
Ah, Lord Capon, my noble friend. I must confess I'm in possession of no steed.
Next time you try to tell me I can't kill a boar with an arrow, you can...
You lunatic! They almost had me roasting on a spit.
Those bastards make so bold no more than a mile from the castle.
You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
A stable boy came from Neuhof. He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning.
Wait in the courtyard for Henry. And, give him a horse.
Yeah.
So this is Neuhof. You can see there's been an attack. The bandits have escaped. They've butchered so many people and many horses are dead. Now our objective is to find the bandits. How do you suggest we do that?
They really did slaughter them.
Well,
Why would
let me
anyone
think.
do that?
I'd say we start by talking to the good folk around here.
Okay.
Everyone's got their own beliefs about what happened, right? Some might even think divine intervention had a hand in it. But if we're lucky, one of them might have seen or heard something useful amidst their prayers. Besides, searching and chatting can't hurt, even if it's just to hear a hymn or two between the gossip. Let's hope the Almighty guides us to some bandit tracks, or at least somewhere to find a decent pint to help with the search.
Another useless soldier coming to ask questions. You should have fucking been here last night.
My good sir, I hear your fury loud and clear, though I am but a squire, not one clad in gear. Pray tell me your story, so we might make amends, and perhaps with my aid, your arm's sorrow ends.
Oh, that was so good. Oi. I did not expect that.
What in the world happened here?
The bastards attacked us. At night, a little before dawn.
And you've got no idea why they did it?
Something must have gone wrong for them. They ran off without taking anything.
All right.
Poor wretch. He must have crawled here. If it was the horses they were after, there'll be even more of them by the main stables.
God, no!
Are you well?
Leave me alone. Go away.
Ah, Mark, my good man. Sit you by the fire and let me tell you a tale that might heft up your spirits a tad. There was once a farmer, not unlike yourself, who faced a band of miscreant rabbits intent on devouring his cabbages whole. Instead of weeping, he fashioned a mighty scarecrow that frightened the lot right off his land. So fret not, for I, Henry, shall be your scarecrow against those mongrels.
Why was that oddly fitting? Oh, that's funny.
There's no need to be afraid. With your help, I'll find those bastards and then I'll make them pay.
They deserve it.
Can I see something here? Is there any more blood around here?
Well, if it ain't the trail of blood calling my name, then I don't know what does. Let's follow that like a moth to a flame. Probably some bastard left a mess he couldn't clean up, and I'm all about digging up the dirt on scoundrels. Plus, who knows? Maybe there's treasure at the end, or at least a good story. Ooh!
What was that in the end? I don't think we'll find a treasure, but sure. Keep your hopes up.
They went deeper and deeper, for sure.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Christ's sake. What?
Well, I never. The pig turns up. Oh.
Shit! No! Bring it on!
What you doing over there? Ow. Finally. Bloody hoof pick.
Why, it's a hoof pick. Someone in Neuhof must know more about it. Do you know whose hoof pick this is?
Ginger's. He was always bragging about
Ginger.
it. Why do you ask?
I found it on one of the bandits in the woods.
But he... Because of him? Because of him they murdered us? Lord in heaven!
Wait, hold on. You think Ginger was responsible for the attack?
He ran off! Don't you see? He was acting so strange and then he ran off! Why the hell would he do that?
That does sound rather odd. And you don't know where Ginger could have gone?
Dunno. Ask Jakob.
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. He gets on well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
And where is that?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. And they need to be near water. There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, looking for Ginger sounds a bit risky, doesn't it? He could be anywhere, and who knows what kind of trouble we might stumble upon while searching. Maybe we could do something a bit safer, like, oh, I don't know, maybe sharpening some swords back at the forge? That sounds much less likely to get us into any danger.
So you mean we should go back to Ratai, is that it?
Oh dear, I don't know if we should go back to Rata. Do you think that's safe? It's just, Rata is full of potential dangers, and what if we run into trouble? Maybe we should just stay here where it's safe and cozy, you know, far away from any scary knights or bandits. That seems like a much better idea, doesn't it?
I have a much better idea. How about you stop being such a coward?
Coward? How dare you? I just need to make sure no one's plotting against me, all right? What if they're all watching and waiting for me to slip up? You never know who's out there lurking in the shadows. It's a dangerous world, I tell you.
That's true, which is why it's so important that we find Ginger so we can stop this and make the world a better place. Now, for the last time, shall we go search for Ginger or shall we go back to Rattay?
Well, I could spare some time to search for Ginger, but don't expect a miracle of generosity from me. Remember, I've got a kingdom to explore and adventures to find. Let's sniff out this runaway, and perhaps I'll drop a few breadcrumbs of help along the way.
Because there's been 2 brutes asking after him too. And they look like they'd cut his throat without blinking.
Well, I'd say we give those bandits a good hiding. It's not like we'll be knighted for it, but it'll get the job done. Plus, I'm sure bending the rules on how much force we use won't hurt anyone. Except the bandits, of course. Let's go teach those ruffians a lesson they won't forget.
I think this is them.
Don't move. Give me all you have.
Oh, slay.
Oh, fuck! It's not them! Okay, let's try that again, and let's try this time not to run into a pack full of bandits. This forest is fucking full of bandits. Hello? Yeah, it must be here.
Not the best you can.
Fucker!
Ow. I am not losing against an unarmed man, you know. Just die. Where the fuck? I'm in Talmberg. Okay, Henry. So we killed the 2 bandits. We slept and sleepwalked to Talmberg. I advise we go back to the charcoal burners and try to find out more about Ginger.
Back to the charcoal burners, huh? But what if Ginger's plotting with them? What if they're secretly part of a shadowy league of bandit sympathizers? Did you see the way they looked at us last time? Those smiles seemed suspicious. Fine, let's go. But I'll be looking over my shoulder the whole time. Keep your wits about you.
Yeah, you do that. I'll keep an eye forward. I see you. Hey, Henry. I see a bandit lurking in the bushes, ready to jump us. What should we do about him?
Maybe we could just ignore him and hope he loses interest. I'd rather not deal with people today, even if they plan to stab us. Or maybe we could just run very quietly in the opposite direction and have a nice chat with some trees. Sounds cozy, doesn't it?
He came for us. Have you seen yourselves? Seriously? What made you think this was a good idea?
God.
It reminds me of a Skyrim when these random bandits attack a full dragon armor dragonborn. It's just... some things take some reconsidering. Now let's see if we can find Ginger.
To search for him seems our righteous fate, to find the man and clear the slate. Let us ride to this genius place, with hope he leaves not a single trace. Adventure calls, we shan't delay, onward now without dismay.
We found Ginger.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Uzhitz and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Uzhitz, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Let's open this. Or not. I see you've had better days. Stop hanging around. Got him. Bernard.
God be with you.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders.
So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Uzhitz.
All right, since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around at Uzhitz. Take care now.
Why are you singing? I thought it was a sad moment. Thank you. Alright, Henry. So we went back to Captain Bernard and he told us to go to Uzhitz. Now, do you want to do that or do you want to do something else?
Uzhitz? Sounds like a trap.
I said Uzhitz.
Captain Bernard's always sending me off to these places. But have you ever noticed how he's always alone when he gives these orders? Maybe he's trying to get rid of me. Or he's in cahoots with those whispering voices. Oh, the voices. They've got my back, you know. Let's go to Uzhitz, but keep your eyes peeled. Something's not right here, I'm telling you.
And there is Uzhitz. Ginger said the bandit lives in the outskirts. I think he lives here somewhere. Oh yeah, I remember this.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Uzhitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever easy.
So with that horrible event, I think it's time to end this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Now, this episode will be released either slightly before or after the release of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which I will be playing with the same concept. And I'm very much looking forward to that. So, thank you for watching. Have a good day.
Alright, listen up. Alright, listen up. You lot of braggarts and scoundrels. Henry here, and I beg of you to hit that like button and subscribe, or else... Well, let's just say you might find yourself on the wrong end of my good sword. And trust me, that's not a place you want to be. So go on, smash those buttons before I start feeling all frisky and ooh, turning my britches inside out, if you catch my drift. Now, off to bed with you, lest you dream of Henry chasing you with less than noble thoughts. Good night, you rapscallions.